I don't
So
want
it's
you
like
to
a
leave.
magically active toxic swamp.
Yeah, I don't want you to leave until at least after the first auction. So after Sunday of this week, that'd be a good time for you to go.
May I ask a quick question, sir?
Mhm.
The composition. Does anyone have any samples of the slime from the swamp or the toxicity?
I wouldn't dream of it. Why would you expect? Why would
Well,
you expect me to have that?
I was just wondering if anyone did because I would because I wanted to be able to do a run of
He
chemical
doesn't,
analysis.
but he does say if you are really interested, you could look up the toxicity in question if you just did a quick data search. I'm sure
I'm sorry. There we go.
On Deep
Okay.
Bing.
on it's actually Dark Bing right now. It skips
Oh.
Deep Bing because it's
It's got a timer in the corner to its next name change.
yeah.
Frank will sidle over to Turtle and ask her if she can give me a search. Get me with a search on that.
You could probably do it yourself
Don't
too.
you have your
Yeah,
own
do you have a comm link?
I do.
You're too
Alright.
lazy,
Search.
though.
All right. Well, give me a second. I have 10 dice in biochemistry.
That would just be no. It would be a
No,
computer
it's-
roll.
Just a
Okay.
computer roll. And it probably wouldn't be a hard computer roll since this is like a natural feature of like stay the fuck away from here.
Yeah.
It's like don't fail and you get it.
The story behind it is that there was there was a mine underneath a lake, the Suwaki Lake, and nice. This mine is it was a corp mine, so it was like super awful to work in there, and apparently there was a ton of horrifically toxic shit in there, and the mine collapsed, and that means that it brought the lake with it. And it contaminated the lake first, and then there was a bunch of dams that were there to keep that that as it was, on top of the rising water level from global warming. And at some point, apparently, the Russians bombed the dikes, and that
They're kinda
flooded the
dicks like that.
entire Missouri part of the country.
Well, the main reason I was asking because if we're dealing with a highly corrosive chemical, I wanted to see if there was any proofing it could do to my drones if I were to take them into the area.
One success will say, yeah, it'll totally do something to them.
Yeah, okay. That's my computer. I need to do a biochemistry check to check deeper.
You do a biochemistry check if you had a sample of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would actually need.
Well, I have biochemistry, I have biology, and I also have chemistry, so we're all going to be... So I can probably help you with that, but we'll have to look up those rules later.
Yeah.
Just in this, like one.
Clearly,
more
in
time.
another life, these people were action scientists.
Actions.
I have economics,
Exactly.
if that helps.
No,
No.
I have survival if that helps.
that would help actually.
A
Out in the
little bit
swamp.
of survival, but probably not as much as you.
And tracking.
I only have
Just
2 in
kind
survival.
of fell over, lean over, like, why am I here? How
Incidentally,
the hell am I
whatever-
going to help with this?
also for whatever reason, I decided to have leadership.
I mean, this job that Leech wants you to do, you might not be able to help all that much, but there are other jobs you could get here.
That's
Alright.
okay. It stays a vacation for me for a little while.
Until you have to go into the sump.
I mean,
Ugh.
you could use the suite inside my truck when it gets here to do sensor checks.
I suppose.
He
Oh,
turns
yeah,
off the
that's
soundproofing, by the way.
I was about to say, either that or something horrible's just happened to be
I-
filming.
I do believe we're probably dismissed.
Yes.
Yes.
You can leave. He actually, before you leave though, he gives you access to an expense account.
Ooh.
Don't use this to do that much with it. It's mostly for your living expenses while you're here.
Oh.
You know,
I stopped googling the nearest casino.
yeah, no, absolutely not. If you tried to do that, he would beyond you. He would demand the money back.
No, but
It's
if I
mostly
won,
for food, for shelter and all that. If you really need like a specific piece of equipment, then he'll probably allow you to use this. rather than just paying it out of pocket.
Like, for example, a rebreather or something for where we're going.
Oh yeah, he's actually going to provide you with some equipment
Hazmat?
for that. Like it will be like armored clothing that is chemically sealed.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a little. Let's see.
Be warned though, that means that it will be kind of shit at actually protecting you for like armor reasons. But that's up to you if you want to pick that up.
Well, I
Uh,
also have.
I have a. Well, okay, so it's completely chemically sealed.
It'll probably be chemically protected, actually, not the full seal.
Well, I'm just
Armored
wondering, like,
clothing
what
can't
the
even get
rating
natural
would be,
steel.
because if it's less than 3 chemical protection, then I already have it.
It would be like full on rating 6.
Rating 6.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll probably pick one up. Oh, actually, then I'm a dwarf. Pretty hard to get stuff like that.
Nah, this is Poland. It actually is
Yeah.
a lot easier to find stuff like that in Poland. Because
They-
while their
they-
infrastructure is not particularly dwarf or troll like
Well,
friendly,
no, so what I meant is they've got resistance to pathogen and toxins.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you
being a
wouldn't-
dwarf, they get extra.
Yeah. well, you get extra to toxins and stuff, but you don't get. It's not corrosive resistant.
Good point, I'll pick one up.
Yeah,
I'll provide them when you need them. You won't give them to
Yeah.
me right now.
Yeah, I'll pick one up, but I probably won't wear it since mine is kind of has 3 ranks in it already.
Yeah, that'll probably protect you well enough.
Yeah.
If
I'll have
someone
to
wanted to
get
do
this
a
refit.
competent check to see how toxic it would be, that's up to you. But
To see what sort of check?
just another computer check to
Okay.
check out, see how nasty the swamp is.
I'll do that for you, Doc.
Yeah. For all of that stuff, the doc does not have any ranks in computers.
Well, no, you have a servant to do it.
Yeah.
Well, he defaults at 4 dice, so
I
that's
know.
better
I
than
like
most-
you didn't deny that she was a servant.
Of course, she didn't either.
I'm
Well-
not a person right now. I'm a voice talking to the players directly.
is a working relationship.
3
Sure.
successes. There's actually like levels provided that people know about like pollution and toxicity levels. Just being in the swamp at all is a moderately like toxic environment. In which case, if you were unprotected at all, it would kill you in something like 24 hours.
Oh.
If you are protected at all, you can probably get by relatively easily.
Can I dodge the toxicity?
If you are in the water, the sludge, it would kill you in about 10 minutes.
Can I dodge the water or the sludge?
No.
So we're basically going to be
If
dealing
it's
with.
falling on you, probably, but if it's just sitting there, no.
It so pretty much we'll have to
Visibility in there kind of sucks as well, because the fumes are colored. That's
So,
the addition.
I got a question.
I don't have trouble with that. I have cyber eyes with thermal vision and low light vision and everything built in.
Question: who was our fixer's name again?
Dunk Savage.
Dunk Savage is going to get such a downgrade on my Yelp review of him.
You also would know his actual name of Daniel Douglas Savage.
also now my character is swearing up a storm that he didn't go and try to learn the antidote spell.
Detox helps.
I mean, he has normal medicine and he also has cure disease, but he does not have antidote.
Oh, didn't you say you have detox?
No, I do not have detox.
Oh,
That's-
okay, never mind. Yeah, you don't have that
So-
either.
So just for the funny of it, I have swimming in 1 dice. So
No,
Even
you're
if
not
you fall
swimming in
in,
the
You're not gonna
sludge.
want to swim in there.
I know, but if it
Just
was to
die.
fall in, we're gonna die anyway. Horribly.
You have minutes to react. Like if you
Yeah.
fall into it, it would be like 3 minutes before you even start to really feel the pain of it, because that's when it would enter your body, pretty much.
Yeah.
Then in about 5 minutes, you would pass out, and then in 10 minutes, you would die.
So basically,
slight stop off at 4 minutes of feeling like you're on fire.
Yeah. It's actually noted, written down in there, that the corrosive, like the swamp's like sludge, is corrosive and extremely painful. Like it feels like you're setting your body on fire. Yeah.
Fuck.
I kind of just walk over and sit on the couch and don't say anything.
Jesus Christ, this...
I loved your constant talk about how, oh man, I hope we never have to go into the wilds in Poland because I would be useless in there.
Oh,
When I knew the entire time that you're planning on going into the wilds in Poland and being there.
I'm kind of going like, I'm also kind of thinking like as a player character, if he's statting out the fact that there are wilds in Poland, we're probably going to be going into them.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but we're as Shadowrunners, we don't think of the outside that much.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
there are occasional, there are the occasional, like, red
This-
herring in there. You don't know if you're going into Białowieża yet, or Auschwitz.
Oh,
You don't know if you're
God.
going into Auschwitz yet.
Auschwitz? What?
I think we know now.
No, we don't.
You really
I
don't.
See, if you
Well,
really
I mean,
go
it's Poland. It's kind of hard not to mention that it's there.
Yeah, but the problem is that it would be fucking suicide to go in there. Like, every single one of you would probably die.
Oh yeah, like you would have to probably be a prime runner that's built for astral combat, and even then you'd probably still die. Anyways,
Someone probably needs some help. Got the fuck out.
Let's get the book out.
Stop standing.
He doesn't
we all
actually
just
say
leave
that.
him.
He doesn't actually say that, but he does kind of like ring a buzzer and announces on the system of, "You are needed elsewhere, I'm sure."
We're going. It's just
Let me look at my time scale. It's Friday, so this is the 2nd. Hey, how about that? This is when the runners are told to leave after being told their actual job. You don't go back over there. You're leaving the building.
Oh,
Alright.
I thought that was the leaving building.
No, it's
no,
down.
we leave
yeah.
that.
This is Friday.
I
This
suppose
was
the
the doors, like,
so-
seriously
so
Turtle is
shut
still
behind us.
if Turtle is still curled up there, I suppose the doc will essentially cast it's an influence and just tell her that everything's fine. Let's just go.
Does anyone have a high enough body to at least carry her out?
I have 3
She's
mods.
probably extremely light given her, like, super tight strength.
I could probably just pick her up.
I've got body 7.
No, I just kind of
You have body 7?
get up.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Look,
The
tough.
hell?
Get up.
she is curled up into a ball, so we could just roll her out.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
she gets up.
I did mention ex-military, didn't I?
And dwarves are tough as hell. Like,
Yeah.
you don't think about it, but they are as strong as orcs, I think, and they're slightly less tough.
And they're dense. But the thing is, they're dense.
They're just short.
Alright,
I'm almost as wide as I am tall.
yeah. Alright, get the fuck
And that's
out.
all muscle.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, welcome to Warsaw.
Population, you.
Population dropping.
I suppose the question becomes, okay, what are we gonna do now?
I think
Wait, we've just been given our task and just told pretty much go do this.
No, you weren't.
That
You were
is,
We've been
told-
given a few days to
Yeah.
mentally prepare ourselves.
You
All
were
right.
told to kind of fuck off, then on Sunday come back and you'll be part of the auction.
Oh yeah, auction, and then do that between that auction and the next one.
Yeah, by the way, if you have any concerns about it, it's an art auction, just straight up. He's auctioning off and buying art. That's all he's doing.
Yep.
And
Do we have a time frame
the
for
thing
our
is, it's
equipment delivery?
yes. Your restricted gear will come tomorrow, and all of your vehicles if you paid for extra. So, your
Alright.
rover will be coming in tomorrow. And your forbidden gear will arrive on Monday of next week.
I think I don't have any forbidden stuff.
That's my gun.
So basically, you're gonna have to
And
do.
half of my ammo.
Well, it's not like we have a week after Sunday to procure the sludge,
The mold.
the mold, and we'll be doing some. I'm sure we'll be doing some legwork between then and then. So
All right. I suppose we.
I'm going to create a handout real quick to be kind of just your place to.
Right, no.
It's a calendar and
write stuff
handout.
down.
I suppose I will.
Well, Shimmer itself has a calendar setup thing as well. So
Yeah, but this is so everyone can see it.
okay.
I suppose I'll trawl about with the comm link to see if there's any work that needs doing, because, I mean, I'm not completely ineffective without all of my stuff.
It's up to you to edit that as much as you want.
I'm gonna try to get in touch with is there any other? Are there any other security personnel we're gonna be working with, or like what's the deal?
Currently speaking, no.
Okay.
It's just you.
The art thing is merely cover for us being here for everything else.
No, I get that, but if we're gonna do that, I want to do it right.
Okay, for the auctions, no, there are absolutely other security that you're going to be hanging out with. He didn't have the security out that night, but he absolutely does have some.
Okay. Well,
They look like this.
Will I have security access to the network then?
Yeah, you'll be allowed to have at least a little bit.
Awesome! I won't have to break my way into the system I'm trying to defend. Cool.
I mean,
Remember,
you
you're
could
the
do
spider,
a-
not the, you're the spider for
That's
this
really
auction.
weird.
I mean, you could try breaking in just to check the strength of the system.
That would
Be sure to tell
probably
them
not
in
go over
advance,
well.
of course.
It'd still probably not go over well. Resetting
Especially if
broken
you
ice
manage
would
to
be
do it
annoying.
well enough.
Just let the dwarf do the talking for you.
But there's not too much going on in the city right about now. You're not forced to stay in Central Warsaw if you want to explore most of it.
Okay, so my major thing is I need to find a place where I could do mechanics share. I need to find because I have a couple of tools on my
A
head. On hand.
garage.
Yeah, I need a garage.
Yeah, you can find like a place to store your drones and like your car whenever you're not
Well,
using them.
not just store. I mean, to do modifications for going into like I need to put chemical sealants on the drones themselves or just do a patch job so they're chemically sealed enough just to stand going
That's
into
only
that
if you-
environment.
That's only if you want to put them into the sludge. They'd be fine out in the air. It's like that the air there is not corrosive. It's just polluted and toxic.
Well, I also want to need to add basically a little probe thing so I can get a sample remotely instead of having to be right next to it.
I'm kind of confused why you want a sample of the sludge, but alright.
Not the sludge. I mean the thing we're going after, the mold.
Oh, well, he's going to provide that for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Like, he will give you, like, a large box to put it in, pretty much.
Let's see. This is just something for that. I suppose I will try to procure, since I do actually have a gas mask.
Well,
Procure.
we're getting full, like, hazmat suits, aren't we?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're good on that regard.
Alright.
That's if you want to wear those, though, because they will have shitty armor in comparison.
It's 4 points less than mine.
Well, I only have armor clothing and an armor jacket, so
The armor clothing does nothing with the armor jacket over it.
I know,
over the top.
I know that I have an armor jacket. So because I swap between the two. Armor jacket's when I have to be in a firefight. Armor clothing is when I'm not.
I could probably just put my lined coat kind of over the back of it, so if I get shot in the back, I'm fine.
What's the AV on the like mob suit?
Oh, it's just armored clothing with 4 ranks of chemical protection, pretty much.
6 ranks.
It's 4 ranks.
Oh, 4 ranks?
Can only
Oh.
fit 4.
Oh hell, I'll just wear my armor jacket because that has 3 ranks.
Well, yeah, but it's probably not sealed.
The thing is, I said 6 to start with, and I actually meant 4.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is that the armor clothing isn't sealed, doesn't have the full seal. It's just, it has 3 ranks of chemical protection.
Alright, well...
So if you have more than that yourself, then you're good.
Hey, I'm wearing my armor clothing is because I have insulation, and Poland can get freaking cold.
Honestly, I could have it be higher, but that'd be changing it after the fact, so that's dumb.
Right now, it's not that cold. Like, it would be around, like, in the 50s Fahrenheit, which I believe is, like, in the low 20s in Celsius. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't really have anything to do for prep.
I don't really have all that much other than... Like, I can go over and try to get some biotech stuff to help in case people do get exposed and it starts to affect them.
It's like 12 Celsius or 50...
Antidotes
54, so-
or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I've got insulated clothing, so I just feel nice and nice.
It's pretty nice out if you're wearing insulated. If you're not, then you really want a jacket because it is kind of chilly, but you would
I
be
have
fine.
a lot of body hair, so...
You'd be fine here. Don't worry about it.
That guy code, it's fine.
Hey.
It is
Well-
liable to change at like the drop of a hat, though, depending on which of the where the wind is coming from.
Oh man,
do
I
I
forgot these boots were that expensive.
do I have to... Let's see, how much do I have to roll for buying antidote patches?
You could buy them in a store.
Well, yes.
You don't have to roll to buy them. You can just buy them. Don't worry about it.
What
Yeah,
are...
just look them up and grab them.
Okay, so all the ratings up to 6 are just available?
Leech would totally allow that as a expense. So
Especially considering where we're going.
Alright, so there are 6 of us. I will get...
he gave you his number, by the way, for if you want to call him up if you have to. Just don't do it willy nilly because he hates that.
Alright,
Alright.
and also just to make sure, I'm gonna roll in. Can I roll a knowledge accounting to make sure our expenses are all properly filed and everything as we're making them?
If you want to, it's
Well,
completely
there is such a thing as
unnecessary.
just straight
But
up a chem suit, so...
Mhm.
There's also
I know, but I'm praying from accounting. I want to make sure that I do that I live up to my name.
I mean, I think this, calls for full hazmat, just because
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Well, that's also we know it. Also, wait. I also want to take a look. Can we do a data search for what also may be alive in that area?
yeah, if you want.
Like, kind of paracritter, that kind of deal.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean,
So I have purchased 12 rating 6 antidote patches, so as long as it doesn't instantly hit, we're good.
4 successes for finding out what paracritter may be lurking in in the swampy area.
Dang. The swampy area, there's not that much. You'll occasionally find there's it's like an awakened crocodile. It's weird. You don't want to mess with those, but they are also not particularly vicious at all. There's the occasional hydra lizard, I think it is. It's like a 9-headed lizard.
For the crocodile, under what circumstances do they become hostile?
Territory.
Oh, so if you're not going in there, which we're going in there, so...
No. What I mean is, like, if you're going into, like, their particular feeding ground. Like,
Uh,
the territories are relatively small. Also, they only live out on the outer edge. Like, once you get in there for real, they're not there anymore.
I'm going
Alright.
to wander over to some sort of wilderness, like the equivalent of like a Gander Mountain.
Yeah?
And pick up a rating 6 chem suit.
Chem suit is... Yeah,
Considering the environment in the area,
Chem suit is where?
Chem suit survival gear.
48.
Got it. All right.
Survival gear.
Yeah, 449 in the base book.
All right. Yeah, and that just. I'm just assuming you
The
won't
only
be able to
problem with the
armor
rating
that.
6 is that
I mean,
Oh.
it's expensive. I'll pay for it myself if I have to.
No. He'll actually accept that as well.
Well, then I'm getting one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, those all rounds.
They probably
a good
don't have
idea.
that many in stock. They're availability 12,
Mhm.
No.
but
oh, yeah, this is a overall. So yeah, really, I would only want to get. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep with the armor jacket.
it says straight up you can put it over armor, or like I can wear it with my armored coat. So
Well, I'm going to let other people grab theirs.
and I'm good then. I got nothing else to get.
Basically, the way that the chem suit works is that it is just it is 6 ratings of chemical protection over your equipment already. Like it's not
Yeah.
just built into the armor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
overalls pretty much.
And yeah, you can get those, and you would pay for them. But the thing is that if you're getting rating 6 ones, those will arrive in a couple days. Because
We had a
you have to
couple
buy
days.
those, you have to order those specifically. And yeah,
Or-
you have a couple days, so it won't be a problem.
All right.
Where's the camp?
We'll get them when we get our guns back.
You'll get them when you get your expensive guns back.
All right. Anything else people need to do?
Can't think of anything.
Challenge anyone
I
here
just
to they
wanna
want to
leave.
play any AR games?
We got a couple
Yeah, that's
cameras, yeah.
Is the Urban Brawl on it? Urban Brawl on at all?
They don't have an Urban Brawl team, so
I think it
That's-
just means
that's
is
kind
anyone
of an American
broadcasting.
thing.
Yeah, is it broadcasting at all?
not really. No,
Dang it! It's
Like,
on the off
It's the
season.
off season.
it's
You
once.
could look up reruns
Yeah, it's once.
on like YouTube.
a
I've
country-
seen all the reruns.
Hello,
Go ahead.
hello.
I hear
Hello?
you. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I'm saying that is I'd like to speak. Thank you.
Sorry.
Once a country gets their own Urban Brawl team, that's basically when their teams become very that's when the sport becomes popular there. And it's reasonably popular in Austria and Germany, but not quite yet in Poland.
Huh.
'Cause I remember that Vienna has its own Urban Brawl team.
Well, I'm gonna do my. Since I'm
Come
in
on,
the area,
Poland.
I'm going to go and take a look at their. I'm gonna go do some searches on the Urban Brawl team with my knowledge. Urban
With the program.
Gaming, Urban Brawl.
I'm pretty sure
just
that
said
I
that
could
it
win
was
an Urban Brawl match on my own.
Probably. But I just said that Poland doesn't have one.
I know Poland
Yeah,
doesn't, but Germany
I know.
does, and I want to be checking their stuff.
Germany's cities do, like Essen has one, but
He's looking up like regional.
I'm gonna just wait, vaguely irritated at having pretty much nothing to do for a while.
I mean, there's other stuff you could do.
What stuff can we do?
You could check the news.
I suppose.
I do not have knowledge news,
It's not.
unfortunately.
No,
I
it's
don't
just
have-
watching
have-
the frigging news.
Yeah.
Guess what? I can even speak Polish. Right.
I just
you
kind
go.
of wander around in the Matrix for a while, just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, no,
for,
we're
for us to
kind of
actually
just
have to do a job.
we're kind of just
So far out of
dicking
my
around at
element
the moment.
right now.
Yeah.
I will flip on the news channel in
I'm
the
gonna go
apartment
ahead
we're
and
in.
point something out to Virgil and Doc Holliday. You didn't notice when you were going in, but coming back out of the building that you were just in, of Leech's estate, suddenly you like feel like magically free again, even though you didn't notice that you were feeling like restricted before.
Oh, so this is actually a what's it called? It's a barrier, magical
Mana barrier.
mana
A
barrier.
lodge.
Yeah, lodge.
Maybe, but you would have to you could sense at it if you wanted to.
Yeah, might as well.
Do I have a sense? I did not actually pick that
Roll
one
it at
up.
-6.
-6. I do not
Minus
actually.
6 is sensing, huh?
That would be negative dice for me.
All right, so you cannot once you
That's
turn
4
on your,
dice for me.
once you turn on your wizard eyes, you notice that it looks completely mundane to you.
So that means it's not the building. It's somebody in it.
Looks
Yep,
pretty
nothing.
mundane.
Is that possible?
Someone, if you can roll me like a magical theory or something.
As a matter of fact, I have magical theory.
Yeah, do that up.
Okay.